Hi, Derp here, and today, how do I explain this? I went on a 13 win streak with this team in Little Jungle Cup, and I honestly did not expect this to work. I really wanted to use Pikachu Libre, first off. I got a Great League eligible one this season, which is amazing. Not a Great League, a Little Cup eligible one this season, which is amazing, and I was like, okay, well, what can I pair this with? And I decided on Forretress for Cottony, and Altaria as a nice general, generalist, basically, in Little Cup. So, let's hop into these battles. They're pretty fast-paced. Obviously, everything's really glassy in this format. So, you're going to see everything is really fast-paced. First lead, Forretress into Ducklet. So now I'm going to say swap Altaria here. They bring in a Swampert, which is not a counter to Altaria. You're going to see I play this out quite poorly. They build up. And I convinced myself this could be a Sludge Wave. And I really don't want to get Sludge Wave. But it's just a Muddy Water. And I'm thinking, oh, great. Well, that's not good, is it? So that was a CMP time. I'm going to throw my Sky Attack. And this Sky Attack is going to get their shield. So I'm thinking, right, they're definitely going to nuke me with a Sludge Wave. Or something here. So I'm going to shield again. I believe. Yeah, I shield again, and it's another Muddy Water. And at this point, I'm like, okay, that's amazing. They throw again, this can only be a Muddy Water, so I'm not too worried about this. Muddy Water doesn't do much. So we've got Switch, but not Shield. They bring in a Sableye, which is interesting. So I'm going to build up to what is just before their 6th, which is their first foul play. Sky Attack is going to get the shield. This is a nice hat Sableye as well, which is pretty cool. They build up to a Power Gem here, but I'm still fully expecting a foul play. But I guess this opponent is just not double move. So they Power Gem. It doesn't KO, but the next Shadow Claw, I don't know what happened there. But I'm going to try and farm down here. I really hope I can, and I can. So I'm going to go for the Dragon Pulse. This is questionable play. Is it questionable? No, actually, it's not questionable. I wouldn't have reached 2 moves. So Dragon Pulse is the higher damage. They're going to actually end up throwing the move here, which their only play there was really to farm down. Now they've thrown this move, I know that I can safely Thundershock down with Pikachu. Well, it's so cool. I just freaking love Pikachu Libre. I'm going to be able to Thundershock down the Sableye and take the win. GG's there. So yeah. Alright, nice. Into the next battle. We've got a Forretress lead into Bulbasaur. This is a really good matchup, resisting all of the moves here. They're going to actually bring in a Sonova, and that is not a response to Forretress. Look at Bug Bites chunking through. I know this can only be either like a Stomp or maybe an Icy Wind. Nah, it's just Stomp, that's fine. It still does a lot. Like, this thing is not the bulkiest, despite being a Steel type, which is usually associated with bulk. But you can see this Mirror Shot is going to be taking out the Sonova here. And they're going to bring in Ducklet, so I'm going to safe swap into... Well, not safe. Bring in Altaria here, because I really want just get a lot of damage off onto this Ducklet. I've got 2 responses in back, so there's no need to be farmed down by it. So yeah, and I shield a Bulba Beam there, which isn't great. And I timed this move quite poorly. The Sky Attack is still probably going to get a shield. It does. So I'm predicting they're going to Brave Bird here, but I'm completely content with this letting this go. They actually Aerial Ace me, which is quite rough. Them, not quite rough. I don't know why I said it's quite rough. I just didn't get to the Sky Attack there, which is fine, to be honest. I'm gonna bring in the Pikachu. I know they've revealed both their moves. Bubble Beam or Aerial Ace won't do too much to me. I'm gonna take it. Pikachu Libre, definitely not the tankiest. If you're gonna run it yourself, you need shields. I think this thing serves best as a closer with shield advantage. So they actually they bring in the Bulbasaur, and they're Vine Whipping away. The C-Bomb gets my shield, and I'm going to time. Yeah, they actually sneak a move there, which I think means this next one's going to be CMP. No, it's not. I'm gonna have to make a catch here, and I make a catch. That is very well played by me, knowing my counts. Just sort of, not that I've analyzed the counts for Bulbasaur, just sort of guessing that Seed Bomb would take 3. And we're going to throw a flying... no, 5. Flying Press. Please KO. They survive on 1 HP, and it's a simultaneous KO. That was the only game I did not win here, and it was a draw. So I actually went, as you can see in the title, 14-1 with this team. 14-0-1 if you're going to be specific. So next lead into Inkay. This is beautiful, dealing double super effective damage with bug bites. They just stay in. They're getting farmed down. Bye-bye, Inkay. You didn't hang around for long, it seems. And they bring in Shadow Electro, so this person really spicing it up. I'm going to go for the Mirror Shot, expecting to get a shield. Which we do, which is really good. And I'm just able to get to the next Mirror Shot, which is really, really good. So this either gets the second shield, or either puts this Electro really low, or KOs. But they're going to shield that. So I'm going to snipe with Altaria. Ooh, that was dirty. That was dirty. But they've actually got Cottony back, so this isn't over yet. Because this Cottony is the main weakness to my backline. Which is why I'm leading Forretress, because it's got a comfortable matchup against Cottony. So, what am I going to do here? We don't need Forretress. Pikachu Libre is a Cottony counter. We're going to be safely shielding up this move. I considered 2 shield flexing, but I don't want to risk it. So, shield up the Seed Bomb. We're going to flying press this Cottony. Who needs Forretress when you have Pikachu Libre to take out the Cottony? Weird thing there, but GG, we take it out. That was a very fun ending to the game. Honestly, this, guys, Pikachu Libre, I highly recommend. If you've got one below 500 CP, use it. I even traded my friend my only other Pikachu Libre this morning, because I needed him to have some fun with it as well. Next lead into Cubone. I'm going to swap into Altaria here. We only have one real response, so I just got to hope they stay in. They do stay in. The hidden elo for this season, I've tanked a load of games. I've lost a ton, so I'm probably playing opponents who, let's just say, probably on the high skill level. No offense to anyone intended, but I'm going to be able to farm down this Cubone, which is really nice. We leave with a ton of energy. They bring in a Beedrill, which is not a counter to Altaria. So I'm going to throw the first Sky Attack. This either gets the shield or one-shots. Gets the first shield, build up a bit more. They sneak a move, which isn't ideal, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to get to another move after this anyway. Poison Jab's just doing too much. So yeah, they farm us down, which is sort of okay. I'm going to bring in Forretress, and I've decided I don't need Forretress to be shielded here. It's an X-Scissor, which does a lot. And at this point, I realize, wait, what if they've got like a Cottony impact? So I'm actually going to shield this instead of saving 2 shields. Because even with 2 shields, Pikachu Libre does not beat Cottony. We're going to bring in Pikachu. We're going to farm down the Beedrill. And they've got Aerodactyl in back. You already know what's going to come. Thunder Punch, charging up. This Aerodactyl does not want to eat this, but it's going to have to. They've got no shields left. Boom! That one-shots the Aerodactyl, and that is a good game. Wow, honestly, Pikachu, such an amazing closer. I freaking love using this thing. Right, we are going into the next game. Forretress lead into Cottony. This is exactly where we want to see the Cottony, since it beats up both the Pokemon in the back. So Charm's still chunking, but you're going to see these Bug Bites doing just as much. The Mirror Shot coming through. Probably going to get a shield, or this will put the Cottony very low. It's going to get the shield, and they're going to swap into Ducklet. This is a Water Gun Ducklet, but Pikachu doesn't care, dealing double super effective damage with all of its moves here. Apart from Flying Crest, but I don't know why Flying Crest there. Thunder Punch one-shots the Ducklet, boom, and what are they going to bring in? They bring in Drift Blim. This is not a counter to Pikachu Libre, ladies and gentlemen. Pikachu Libre going on a rampage against this guy's team. Thunder Punch, boom, one-shots the Drift Blim. They've got nowhere to run. The Cottony comes in, going to be able to farm us down, but Forretress doesn't care. Going to come in with the Forretress. I'm going to shield this just as I need the damage off, because if I don't get the extra Bug Bite plus potentially the shield with Mirror Shot here, we could be in a dire situation still. So we're going to go for this Mirror Shot. They're definitely going to be shielding this, which they do. The attack falls, which is actually really nice for me, because it means that A, I get more Bug Bite damage off, and B, this Cottony cannot do anywhere near as much charm damage to my Altaria as it could do. So we're going to safely shield the Seed Bomb there. No need to shield it, but just wanted to be really sure we were going to take the win, and we do. So GG to that opponent. great. I just forgot to stop recording. Derp? Earth the Derp? You copy? No? I'm so good at editing, honestly. This is top quality content right here. Hello? Please. Hello? Hello? What is happening? I have no clue what's happening. This is amazing. Anyway, this is a break just to say Yonkers, a fellow content creator, also uploaded a Pikachu Libre video today. I apologize, this was not meant to copy your content. I recorded these battles yesterday before your video was out, if you're watching. Or if anyone's going to accuse me of it in the comments, before you do that, this was not meant to copy. So anyway, we've got Forretress into Sand Slash. I'm going to try and catch the Night Slash. I presume this has got the Community Day move. So we are unable to catch there. But they're going to end up staying in and throwing a Night Slash anyway. I'm happy to no-shield the first one in case they boost. But seeing as they don't boost, I'm also going to no-shield the second, just in case there's a Cottony back there. They're going to bring in a Meow, which I'm going to throw the Sky Attack. And I can already tell what's about to happen. They're going to shield, and I'm going to be able to get a big farm down with my Forretress against this Meow. So they, I don't know, Feint Attack, whatever that move was down. Should I have thrown this move? Debatably not. However, I am aware that there is a chance that they're going to reach their charge move, and I don't fancy committing a shield. So we're going to be able to Bug Bite down. They bring in a Venusaur. This is really good to see it here, because Pikachu doesn't really want to see Venusaur. So I'm going to throw, I believe this was probably CMP tie. So they throw the Frenzy Plant. Yeah, my Mirror Shot registers. So this is really good. This is probably going to be pressuring a shield off this Venusaur, which it does. That's really good. And they're going to bring in the Sand Slash, and I'm just going to be able to Bug Bite down. Forretress does not care. It's going on an absolute mad one. So, slight bit of stutter lag, I believe, there. Unless it was a recording. We're going to Mirror Shot this Venusaur and take it out, and that is another good game. Oh my gosh. Honestly, this team, Forretress, Shadow Forretress was way better than I expected. I sort of went in. I saw it was pretty high ranked on PvPoke. If you didn't see that video, check it out. Link should be in the description if I remember. Derp of the future, please remember. For the rankings for Little Jungle Cup. But yeah, anyway, we led into a Barboach. So we stay swapped Altaria. And I know this isn't enough for Ice Beam. Barboach does learn Ice Beam, so watch out for that, guys. Well, this is just an Aqua Tail. And they're going to bring in Skarmory, but because of my energy lead, this isn't too bad for me. So I'm going to throw just before they reach their Sky Attack. Which is really good. I get the shield there. And they throw their move, and I'm contemplating. I think, yeah, I decided to shield this. I agree with this play. Because I'm going to reach my Sky Attack before they reach their second. And I'm going to farm up as much as I can just to prevent whatever's in back from getting a farm. However, we do stay out of Mudshot downrange. Well, I think we do. But anyway, I'm going to bring in Pikachu here. And they've got a move loaded. I'm fairly content shielding this, just in case it's a Brave Bird. Yeah, but it's only a Sky Attack. That still would have probably done like 50%. But Pikachu doesn't care. You're a Mud Boy? Wow. Who asked? This Flying Press, guys, Flying Press hits so hard. Hello, Barboach. Lag. Bye-bye, Barboach. That was really good. And they bring in Bulbasaur. And Bulbasaur resists all my moves. Oh no, whatever am I going to do? Well, actually, this is what I'm going to do. Because as you see, Flying Press hits Bulbasaur for a tremendous amount of damage. And this game is already in the bag. Because Forretress just walls this thing. And I think that's another really good thing. Not only does Forretress beat Cottony comfortably, it also handles a lot of like other Pokemon. The only thing you've really got to watch out for are fire types. And I think one of these games you'll see the problems that Forretress faces when up against a fire type. It's quite funny actually. Lead Forretress into Woobat. This is pretty interesting. I'm going to stay in because I know that I'm going to be dealing neutral thanks to their part psychic typing. They've got Air Slash, and I'm not too confident on what charge moves Woobat has. So I'm just going to throw a Mirror Shot. Hopefully this gets a shield, which it does. That's really nice. And they've got five thingies? My mind's just gone blank. Anyway, it's a Psyshock, so I'm glad I shielded that. Still would have hit hard. I'm going to bring in Altaria, and they just either don't react quick enough. They just let me farm them down. So they bring in a Pikachu here. A fellow Pikachu enjoyer. Respect it. I'm going to throw the Sky Attack. I know it's resisted, but it's still going to hit for a lot of damage because it's Little Cup. They bring in a Bomber Snow. I'm like, please let me reach. Please let me reach. Please let me reach. Please. And I thought I'd live that last Powder Snow, but I don't. So I'm going to bring in Forretress. And I'm just going to no shield. This probably just about KOs, whatever it is. They actually Energy Ball. Mistake by the opponent there. Sorry. I'm going to bring in Pikachu when we reach the Flying Press on what would probably be CMP with that Weather Ball. I'm going to bring in Pikachu that own. I'm going to shield this because a Wild Charge would do a lot. But they actually surf, so this is a Legacy Pikachu. Respect to this guy. Whether this was Elite TM'd or from the Community Day. That's really fun. So I'm going to get to my Flying Press here. And boom! This one-shots the Pikachu. And that is a good game. Yeah, so apologies, you can tell I've got a cold. I'm sniffing, I'm coughing. I don't know what it is, but I mean, like, I don't think it's COVID, so alright there. Yay. Forretress into Swablu. This is a pretty negative matchup for me. I feel like his Bug Bites are resisted. My opponent, I don't know. They didn't want to stick around. They had places to be, so for whatever reason, I take that win there. But I probably would have safe swapped into my own Altaria. That would have been the correct play there. Now, another unfavorable lead. Forretress into Ducklet. So, Altaria, safe swap, and they bring in a Pikachu. What is it with Pikachu? I don't know. It's just popular, I guess. I'm going to let this go. Confident is probably a Thunder Punch. It's a Discharge. Oh, yeah, that regular Pikachu doesn't learn Thunder Punch, actually. So, I mean, I think, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm going to throw the Sky Attack here after farming up a decent amount. They're going to actually shield, and I'm pretty sure I can farm down. Yeah, for whatever reason, they don't throw their second Discharge. Maybe it was just a miscalculation on their part, but I'm actually going to end up getting to another Sky Attack just before this Ducklet gets rid of me. That gets off some really solid chip damage and puts it into farm down range for my Libre. So whatever this move is, I'm probably going to shield. I actually no shield. If this is a Brave Bird, I'll get punished, but thankfully no, it's an Aerial Ace, which still does a lot. They bring in a Krogunk. I'm going to farm up to 100 energy, and I actually deny, which is perfect. Not 100, but back-to-back Thunder Punches. So this first Thunder Punch, guaranteed, yeah, gets the shield. And I actually get the second Thunder Punch off as well, which is absolutely beautiful. Pikachu Libre, so OP, bro. It's like, Thunder Punch one-shots there, and the Ducklet is able to farm me down, but I've got 2 shields and a Forretress. So we're going to be able to Bug Bite down and take the win there. GG's to that opponent. Super good game. These battles are mixed up as well, so different skill levels around the place. Here we are. We've got Barboach lead. I think I'm going to try and catch a Mud Bomb, but no, I misjudge. It actually takes 4 for them to get to the Aqua Tail, I believe. So that was miscalculation on my part. 2, 3. So I'm going to throw 1 Mud Shot before they get to their move, I believe. Hopefully this gets a shield. It actually does, which is really nice. I'm going to throw 2 Bug Bites, swap into Altaria, and I failed a catch, and they farmed up to what could be an Ice Beam. So I'm going to shield this, and it's just a Mud Bomb. So, I don't know. That was a bit rough there. They actually bring in a Dino, and there's some weird stutter lag happening on the screen. Dragon Breath versus Dragon Breath, and they're both glassy, so, like, this is just shredding. And they've got more health than me, but for whatever reason, I'm able to win that matchup. So, I mean, I'm not going to complain. So I'm not sure that should have happened. They bring in the Barboach, questionable play. And they bring in their Swablu. And yes, Swablu does not want to see Pikachu Libre. So I'm going to come in, go straight for the Thunder Punch. And this is going to deal a massive amount of damage. I believe Swablu is pretty tanky. It is. It survives the Thunder Punch, but Pikachu Libre can just farm down. Pikachu does not care, guys. Pikachu is so good. How many times have I said Pikachu in this video? I don't know. Comment that if you can count. If you can be bothered counting how many times I say Pikachu in this video. That'll be quite fun. We lead into Shadow Skarmory. This is pretty negative. I'm gonna say swap Altaria. Our fast moves are generating energy at the same rate, but they're actually gonna bring in a Charm Raichu. I'm so surprised. It takes me a bit to register. This is Charm. I'm gonna throw the Sky Attack. This is probably KOs, considering how glassy it is. I'm able to get the shield, which is quite nice. And because this is Charm, I'm happy to come in with Forretress and actually reach a move, which is quite bad, but like, it's gonna be a Brick Break or a Thunder Punch. It's actually a Brick Break, which I can take pretty fine. I don't mind taking that whatsoever. They're gonna bring in the Skarmory and actually throw here. That's really, really, really good. So I've got 2 shields. How many shields have they got? 1. So I'm gonna bring in Pikachu. They've got the Shadow Skarmory still at it. It reaches a move, probably, yeah. I think I throw just before it reaches a move, according to my counts. Hopefully this gets a shield, which it does. So I'm actually, oh, they bring in Ursaring, and this is why the coverage of Pikachu as a closer, it's so strong, guys. Flying Press is going to be one-shotting the Ursaring. Boom, that did a lot of damage, and we're going to be able to 2-shield flex with this Pikachu. Oh my gosh, that was incredible. So into the next game. I'm not sure how many games we've got left. We've probably got a couple. Forretress into Turtwig. This is a really good matchup for me here. They've got Razor Leaf as well. And they bring in Houndour, and I'm really slow. 3 Embers puts me deep into the red. That is not good. So, Forretress is basically just a sack swap at this point. They actually bring in a Bubble Chinchu here, though, which is really nice. I'm going to throw a Sky Attack, because, honestly, it will do a decent chunk regardless. They actually shield that, which is good. And I'm pretty sure this can only be a Bubble Beam, but I'm going to shield in case my counts are wrong. And it actually is a Thunderbolt, so that was a good shield on my part. And I'm really hoping I can farm down, and I can farm down. That's really, really good. They bring in the Turtwig, and I'm just going to be able to reach 2 Sky Attacks here, building up to enough energy for that. God. Sky Attack takes out the Turtwig, and yeah, that's a GG. I guess they just sort of... They weren't bothering there. Which, fair enough. We're going into the next game here. Forretress lead. Invisible Forretress. Into Cacturn. Oh no. Oh no! Look how much bug fights do. Oh, that poor Cacturn. It didn't even get... It got off, what, 3 quick moves or something on me. That was not a pleasant experience for my opponent. They bring in Cottony. So this guy's team's super weak to Forretress. Honestly, this was so unexpectedly good, in my opinion. So I'm going to throw a Mirror Shot here. Hoping to grab a shield. It does. No debuff. Didn't get too many Mirror Shot debuffs, which I guess is unfortunate. But you win some, you lose some. And we're going to be able to reach another Mirror Shot. Guys, this is really good. I hope they no-shield this. They don't, which is sort of unfortunate. But I'm still going to be able to chunk it and down enough with Dragon Breath. I'm going to bring in Altaria here. I know they've got a move loaded, so I'm able to take this move really comfortably. I was quite proud of my play here. So we take the Seed Bomb without needing to shield, and now we swap into Pikachu. And they bring in Barboach, and oh no, it's a Mud Boy. It's a ground type. What will we ever do? And I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to Flying Press this thing. How much damage do you think this does? Boom! That does so much damage to the Barboach. Oh my gosh. We're going to be able to farm down as well. I'm happy to shield this. Because we leave with enough energy to take out the Cottony as well. And yes, guys. You know I've got to say it. Pikachu Libre is a Cottony counter confirmed. This is going to take out the Cottony. And yeah, that's going to be GG. So yeah, we're going into the last, probably the last game here. I'm going to say this is going to be the last game. Maybe it's not actually. No, we might have 2 more. Depends. We'll see. Forretress lead into another Pikachu Libre. I think this was the first game I played. I remember being like, wait, what? Yeah, this is the first game I played because I have Struggle Bug. And this is not good. This is the wrong move. I'm like, oh no, what am I meant to be doing here? So actually, I'm going to shield this just in case it is the flying press. That would probably one-shot me. And actually, Struggle Bug is chunking. And this made me consider keeping Struggle Bug. But I do believe Bug Bite is much better. Both, well, just overall, I think it's a slightly better move. So Mirror Shot gets a shield. I'm going to swap into Altaria. And I'm sort of hoping that they are going to flying press me here, which they actually do, so that's a misplay on my opponent's part. Altaria farms out, and they bring in Cottony, and I lag a little bit, but I'm still going to be able to reach the Sky Attack, which is really nice, actually. So they're probably going to shield this, because Sky Attack still hits Cottony for, like, I think roughly 80% of its health. So they do shield that. And this is nice because my Pikachu can't avoid it, but they bring in Squavit. And I'm like, okay, well that's interesting. So my goal here is to wait out the switch block so I can align Pikachu Libre onto it. Don't know what move it's got. It's got Body Slam. So like, yeah, I'm gonna throw 2 more and throw the Mirror Shot because this probably kills the Squavit. Which it does. That's really nice. And yeah, all I've got is a Cottony left. I'm going to Mirror Shot this. This hits for single super effective, and Mirror Shot is a pretty weak move. I'm not sure. Is this the first time in the video that we've seen the Mirror Shot actually land? Yeah, it hits for like 50-60%, which is okay. We're going to be able to, actually, we're not able to fast move them down. And they've got a move loaded. I'm like, oh gosh, if this is an Energy Ball, this probably takes out Pikachu. It is an Energy Ball. Pikachu survives with like 10% of its health remaining. And we are just able to farm down. And now we've got a great traffic cone on screen. And guys, that is the end of the battles. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun last night just playing these battles. It really made me uplifted my mood quite a bit. So yeah, honestly, I've not got much else to say. I've got a link in the description, my Discord, my Gmail, which I've made a Gmail. If you want to submit battles to the channel, give me a DM on, join the Discord server, DM me, have a chat, and I will take battle submissions, guys. If you've got them, I'm really happy. I'd be really happy to do that. So I don't think I've got much else to say. I hope you enjoy the content so far. This channel's going really well. I'm quite enjoying it. So yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one, guys. Take care.